after that intriguing group stage, we are left with the interviews, post-group stage interviews of the managers of the national teams. First up, we have Mandi Touré of Spain, who had what you could call a very successful group campaign. So listen to what he had to say after the group stage.
Hello, Mandi. We have Mandi Touré now, and Mandi.
Yeah.
Confidence going into the semi-finals?
Yeah, man. Coming to this game, I was underdog. So yeah, pretty surprised how I made it to this far. So yeah, looking forward to visiting the racist cunt, Jason Stepanowski. Yeah, go on.
Well, that's harsh words for Jason Stepanowski there. He's got to look out for himself now. Alvaro Negredo, he's the top goal scorer of the tournament. He's in bang-on form. Will you be utilising him?
Well, what's it called? He was my first choice in the pre-season, so I had my eyes on him. Yeah, Fernando Torres is on and off, so yeah.
Mostly off.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not surprised with Negredo form at this stage. Yeah.
Well, he scored a couple penalties, but he's also missed a couple.
Yeah.
Would that be a telling factor going into a penalty shootout, should it come to that?
Oh, well, hopefully we don't go to penalties, because I'm going to try to end the game in the first half, knowing how shit Jason is. Yeah.
Thank you for your time, Mandi. All the best in the semi.
No worries.
Next up, we have Luke Podolan, who had an abysmal campaign. Here are his thoughts on why Italia faltered so badly.
So we have Luke now. Luke Podolan, what are your thoughts on being eliminated out of the Podolan and Friends FIFA World Cup?
Well, as the reigning monthly champion, it's a bit hard to swallow, especially getting knocked out by the dark horse finisher. The game was good, but Stepo deserves to go through, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, as it may be, he has gone through. Why do you think are the main factors behind you not going through today?
Well, Alex could not hold out and beat Sinisha, which shows why he finished below me. Pretty piss poor, really, but it is how it is.
Well, there's stories coming out of the Italian camp that Mario Balotelli has actually had a training ground bust-up with Montalivo, and can you give us more insight into if it's true or not? Because that may be a telling factor as to why the cohesion just wasn't there.
Well, it definitely didn't help. Put it this way, we knew we were fucked as soon as the first game started. Balotelli just destroyed the chemistry.
Well, thanks for that, Luke. We wish you luck in your future endeavours, but unfortunately it wasn't your time today. Goodbye.
Now to Jason Stepanowski, the manager of France, who have made the semi-finals. Here are his thoughts on what lies ahead for his side.
Well done, Jason, on making it to the semi-finals. Any thoughts on your group, or...?
It was a difficult group. I think the boys performed pretty well, but in the end, we came through strong. Benzema had really good games.
Do you think you really deserved a penalty? It was a bit of a due goal.
You know what? A handball's a handball, and if people are going to get mad over that, then they shouldn't really be playing FIFA. So it's up to them. Anyway.
Well, and what do you think of your next opponent, Mandi Touré?
You know, he really was a black horse at the beginning of the tournament. Like, I didn't expect him to get to the semis, but you know, he's here now, and it's anybody's game. So you have to take it as it comes.
What did you think about Sinisha finally making it to the semi-finals?
Well, that really surprised me, actually. I must say I prefer to play him over Jason Podolan in the finals, should I beat Mandi, because, well, he's pretty shit. I did draw to him in the group stage, but that was me being poor. But he's had a good tournament, you know, and semi-finals, anyone can win it from here.
Thank you, Jason. Be champions.
Thank you very much. See you.
We'll hear now from Georgi Jovanovic, the manager of England, who had a disastrous campaign and was sacked immediately after the last game.
Georgi, unfortunately got kicked out of the group stage. What are your thoughts on that?
I thought it was unfair. I feel like I deserve to be veteran.
Georgia sucks dick, you lost 3-1! 3-1, motherfucker! Get a haircut, you faggot.
Well, back to the interview now.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on getting eliminated in the first stage of the proceedings?
It was very unpredicted.
Well,
I usually thought I
Podolan and Friends player profiles did predict it.
Doesn't count. I thought I would have made at least the semi-finals.
So, what were your thoughts on why you faltered so badly?
Because it's shit!
I haven't played FIFA in a long time.
Oh yeah! Cry me a river,
I don't have it anymore, and I wasn't used to the new gameplay.
Yes.
I haven't had any practice like this.
Have you had any McDonald's?
Anyway,
I was hungry as well.
thank you for your time, and as a token of our appreciation, here's some tissues for you to cry and use, and thanks for playing.
We go now to the Brazil manager, Alex Curcherello. Who knows? Let's see what he had to say.
Alex Curcherello, post group stage interview now. What are your thoughts on being eliminated after only the second game? You didn't even make it to the third game. Thoughts?
Oh, well, got offered a large sum of money to, throw a few games. It's illegal, but I didn't get caught, so...
Well, it's on camera now, so you're basically fucked.
Well, a lot of things are on camera these days, but...
Just so we can clarify, of what nationality are you?
Half Italian and
Half gay.
half...
Your actions really put into context the amount of Italian in your blood.
Very good.
whatever blood I have left.
Anyway, on to footballing matters. What are your thoughts on how you played in the tournament? I mean, there were some good performances, but the results just weren't there. What was going on?
Well, my game against France actually outplayed my opponent, and he got a few lucky goals, lucky penalties. You know, my game against, who was it? Argentina, you know. He bought me McDonald's, so I thought I'd let him win. And my other game against Italy, you know, I can't lose against my own side, so, you know, sums it all up.
Those are pretty good excuses.
Well, they are good excuses, but you didn't come out with anything.
I'm just glad I came out with Georgia, not by myself.
Well, the Italian Federation is in contact with you now. Are you heading over to the Italian side to coach them after their abysmal performance?
No, I'm going to start assistant, work my way up, you know.
Assistant to who? They just recently sacked Luke Podolan for his antics, should we say. So,
Well, I guess I'm stepping in then.
well, you've heard it here first on Podolan and Friends. He's going to be the Italian manager, the Italian boy managing his own country.
Okay.
And on that note, we'll leave you and your horrid haircut to manage the Italians to further conspirators games.
I grabbed you, but I fell down.
And finally we head to Vedran Vlajkovic, the manager of Germany. This was an interesting interview to say the least.
Hi Vedran, welcome to the post-group stage interview, I guess. What are your thoughts on being eliminated so early in the competition?
I think everyone sucks dick. Jason Podolan shouldn't have won. He's fucking shit at FIFA and shit in life. He doesn't lift. He fucking has a bad haircut and bad eyebrows. Apart from that, I'm way better than him in FIFA.
Thoughts on him going through and you not? After those comments, what are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts are that he still sucks even bigger dick, and I'm glad that he's a virgin. He's 21 years old and he's yet to see a vagina, so I'm quite pleased with myself. I saw a vagina at the age of 16, to be honest. Doesn't know what one smells like.
Thank you for that. Well, rather immature and, unprofessional interview so far. How do you think he'll fare in the semi-final against, a rather laxy-daisy Argentina side managed by none other than the dark horse, Sinisha Kiribati?
Oh, well, fucking... I don't know, I reckon he'll get pumped, because they're both shit. I reckon they'll knock each other out. Fucking, I'll just turn the console off and then I'll put one in his mouth. Yeah. So shit happens, and I'm looking forward to the next tournament. I'll bring my A game. I'll probably get a better team, not this shit Jewish team that I got, and fucking show everyone.
Can I just interrupt? You got Germany.
German Jews.
So where does this leave the career of Vedran Vlajkovic?
Bro, I'll just stick to masturbating and playing chess. Thanks, mate.
Thank you very much.
Well, we hope you enjoyed that insight into some of the views of the managers of the national teams. Some interesting points there, a little bit of unprofessionalism showing there, maybe some frustration from the teams not involved anymore. But this is how it's set up now for the final series. It's going to be a cracking few games. I mean, there's some real belters there. Portugal v Argentina, Ronaldo v Messi, and France v Spain. Hopefully you can join us for that on the match day review of the semis. But until then, I've been Jeff Stelling. Good night.